In situations where an accredited pharmacist is not available to conduct an HMR interview, the MRM service provider is able to request approval for a registered pharmacist to conduct the interview on their behalf. MRM supports the approval process, guiding the service provider through the workflow and generating the necessary pre-populated paperwork for lodgement. This video clip illustrates how the system works. Firstly, you will need to add your human resources, your registered pharmacist, as sub-accounts in MRM. Sub-account holders all can access MRM, so it's possible to have the accredited pharmacist guide the registered pharmacist through the interview, given that both can share the same HMR referral online. In this example, I'm adding Phil to my MRM account as a pharmacist. I can manage the access rights as I please, but for now I'll grant full access. MRM will treat any sub-account without an MRN number as not being accredited. When Phil logs into MRM, he will set his preferences, leaving the MRN number blank. What you see on the screen are my preferences, the accredited pharmacist, with an MRN number defined. Any HMR referral allocated to a sub-account pharmacist without an MRN number will automatically initiate the prior approval request process. To demonstrate this, we'll create a new HMR referral for our test patient Ella Fitzgerald. And to save time, we'll copy the details of her previous HMR into this one. If your account has one or more sub-accounts, MRM will display the Allocate To list, allowing you to assign cases to particular pharmacists. In most cases, you will know if the patient needs to be interviewed by a non-accredited pharmacist when the referral is first entered into MRM. A case can be allocated and reallocated at any stage of the HMR process. In this case, we'll assign the case straight to our non-accredited pharmacist, Phil. After updating the patient profile with their latest medical details and clicking on the Finish button, MRM will work out that the given allocated pharmacist is not accredited and will initiate the request for approval process to have the allocated non-accredited pharmacist conduct the interview. The pharmacist is required to complete the reason for the application and detail their explanation. Select Preview to view the completed forms. Note that MRM pre-fills all the fields and attaches your explanation as required by Medicare. To lodge the request, MRM gives you two options. The easiest is to have MRM email the paperwork directly to Medicare for you. You must first digitally sign the form. Or you can download the forms, sign, scan, and email yourself. When we return to the referral manager, you will notice that the workflow for our test case Ella Fitzgerald has stopped, indicated by the red icon. Its status is waiting for approval, and MRM indicates that the request was lodged on the 3rd of April. MRM will not allow the referral to proceed until approval from Medicare has been granted. If approval is not granted, the pharmacist can reschedule or cancel the interview and the referral. If approval is granted, enter the approval number and date, and MRM will reactivate the workflow, allowing the pharmacist to continue to the interview stage and onwards.